Hey, hey, how are you today? I am so glad you've joined us to talk about metadata on your website. My name is Jocelyn Kopek. I'm the CEO and creative mind behind thedigitalmarket.co. And we help entrepreneurs bring their brands online and build audiences so they can sell. Okay, so this is why we're talking about metadata, because building your website up to get free traffic from search engines like Google is so important, but also the conversion rate of when you get people onto your page is also really important. So metadata, what even is it, and how can we make sure that each page you have on your website checks the boxes? So first and foremost, metadata is as simple as it sounds. It is data that is listed for your web page specifically. It appears in your search engine results, right? So if you search up dog training, you're going to see a bunch of blogs on dog training. It's going to have the title, and that's going to have like a little short, like 2-sentence thingy underneath. It's going to have the date, right? That's what it shows on Google at least. And then it maybe will show what website it's from, that kind of thing. So when you set up a query for a certain keyword, which we've talked about in a few videos, go back a few videos and we've talked about keyword competition and stuff. And I explain keywords. When you search up a keyword, right, whatever pops up on that page, the things that it's showing you is actually the SEO metadata, right? And you as site owner have complete and utter control over what is actually shown, right? Now, you can leave Google choose it for you. Don't get me wrong, you can leave Google choose it for you. Highly don't recommend. But you can also do it for yourself. And so I want to go into just a few things, quick little checklist for each page that you should be looking at. So let's get right into it. The first thing is your title on your page. Sounds kind of crazy, right? Like your title, duh, every page has a title, right? And it depends on where you're building, if you're building on Wix or Squarespace or WordPress, right? Each platform has a little bit different, but that title is really, really, really important. The optimal length is less than 12 words usually, and you want it to really gain a quick look at what is going to be in that page, whether it's a landing page, a sales page, a blog, whatever. Quick look in what's in that page and why they should read it, right? So good things to keep in mind: positive or negative words, the best, the worst, you're going to be great, that kind of stuff, right? A number, if you have a number you can include. I personally recommend the date. And when I say the date, I use WordPress, so you can actually code it so that it updates the date for whatever day they're looking at it, so it looks like it's always fresh. Kind of rude, but sly. And then of course what your keyword is for that page, right? So that should be in your title as well. So do your title. And then the second thing that I want to make sure you do is the actual description of the page. Again, it depends on what web browser, or not web browser, your website builder you're using. But the metadata description is literally an example of what is on the page. It's a brief summary of the web page, and it should include your keyword again, right? And it should include a reason of why they should click, right? Maybe it starts out with like this video. If you go back and you read my little post that comes with it, I say, can you help me with simple metadata checklist plus what even is metadata, right? So that was my title part that really caught your information, right? Or caught your idea, your attention, right? Help me is a very emotionally driven word, right, or phrase, right? And then metadata checklist is what it's about, right? Or metadata, if I'm going even shorter. And then the next set down is metadata is so important to making sure your website is picked up and ranked by sites like Google, but you also plays a big role in conversion, right? So there we go. That's my little description, what it would be if I was using it as a web page of why you should click. Okay, so that's the second part. The third part is actually your URL format. I see this all the time, especially with blog sites where they have like, yoursite.com/2012/10/9, and then the title of the blog or something. And I'm like, oh no, right? Because that URL build out, how it's built like that, not helping you. not helping you at all. So your URL really should be your site.com/your keyword. That's it. Keyword with dashes in between. So keyword dash conversion, or metadata dash checklist, right? Whatever it would be, right? Make sure, and it can be a little bit longer. You like to keep it on the shorter side, so I try to use my shortest version of my keyword that I'm using for my website or for my web page. But that's the third factor you need to think about. And then the fourth one, when it comes to metadata, is making sure all of your images on your site are optimized for your webpage. If you go back a few days or forward, I don't know where it necessarily is, but I talk about stock photography for SEO, and that includes any photos really, and how that can help you rank on your webpage. So title, description, URL, photos. Got it? Got it. Now, if you are thinking that, okay, yeah, I can do this, Jocelyn, I got this, I can do this, right? What I want you to do, take a quick screenshot of me right now. Okay, cool. And I want you to tag us on social media, preferably Instagram, so I can give you a follow, right? Take us in your story, say, hey, I just learned about metadata. And of course, shoot us a DM if you're having a little bit of an issue with your metadata. We are more than happy to help you and answer your questions. That's what we're here for. So thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, like, comment, share, screenshot me. There we go. I expect good screenshots now. Screenshot me. So put me in your story so I know that you loved this video. And I will see you next time for more SEO tips. Bye.